should they be, I mean, are you guys in a position where if they're just interested and they're saying, everyone's talking about Industry 4.0, I4.0, this new technology. I mean, is there an opportunity for them to just sort of call CONNSTEP and say, like, I don't know what this is. Can you help me even understand?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's when we'll bring in a couple of our subject matter experts that are trained on that, and they can explain. And what we also do, Ari, is when we know that there's a best practice of another company that's doing it well, we will take them there and show them and make an arrangement for them to do a tour. We do that a number of really good shops that are, pretty sophisticated in that, and they welcome their doors to their other colleagues as well.
Yeah, no, that's really important. And I think you talked about the Stanley Black and Decker Manufactory, which is really great. CCAT in East Hartford also has a bunch of stuff
Yes.
that's really cool. And there's been people on the podcast. One that comes to mind is Zendex Tool, who's a small
Absolutely, yeah.
manufacturer in
Yep.
Connecticut who talked about CCAT and CONNSTEP and talked about how they were able to leverage their information with you, some grant money through CCAT plus some learning there to really implement some robotic welding to help provide more automation there. I think that's a great example of, a small manufacturer in Connecticut really leaning into the technology. I assume you have other stories like that left and right of people that have been able to do that.
Oh, sure. We'll take some of the larger companies to Tech Park, where there's larger partners. If somebody wants to learn about additive, we'll take them to CCAT. As somebody says, oh, could I, do some, I'm interested in additive or laser or other type of technologies, and we'll visually walk through, and that's how the learning starts. And then the next stage of that is how do they implement, and that's when we can help them hands-on inside.